The political frame. When we hear the word political, many things come to mind. Words such as presidents, government, people, organizations, and conflict situations. Why do we shudder at the thought of politics? Why is it that people associate politics as being bad? When we think of people in political situations, we tend to find bad judgments, power abuse, and self-gratification. Former President George W. Bush is a great example of politics gone wrong. Many people associate George with being self-centered and greedy with power. He is known for making decisions for the benefit of himself and not for the good of our country. No wonder why we all see politics as bad. When do we ever view politics as a good thing? Can anybody think of a time where being political has proven effective or even good? Too often we find ourselves in situations where we see power and persuasiveness as bad politics. Whenever we are placed in a situation with people who have different opinions, ideas, or differences, we find the politics of the situation to be negative. We see it in leaders and heads of big corporations with money and power. Their greed and corruption set the tone for bad politics. We also see it in small organizations and in our daily lives. Why is the coach's son always the quarterback? What about giving the other kids on the team a chance? Even sixth grade football can have bad politics. This just goes to show why people perceive politics negatively. Now I'd like you to put all judgment aside and look at politics from a different perspective. Here's my case on why politics are necessary and how the right kind of politics can be effective. In today's life, people have to be tough and aggressive just to make it. Life is a challenge, a gamble, and only the strong will survive. You cannot lie down and let life pass you by. You have to fight for what you want to accomplish. Nothing in life is for free, and people have to earn their right to be successful. This is a perfect example of political power and the passion to fight for what we all want our lives to be. We all want to be successful, to have good jobs, and make good money. And that takes dedication to fulfill our dreams and goals. Life is full of conflicts. Every day we are faced with new challenges and obstacles. We have to find a way to resolve our conflicts and roadblocks. To do this, we come prepared for battle and fight for what we believe is right. Understanding conflict and how conflict can be resolved by creating networks and avenues to support our fight. We tend to group together to advocate our cause. Networking through friends, coworkers, and family enables us to make contacts and open doors for new opportunities. The American dream is to never settle for second best, always striving for that next big move or the next chapter in our lives. These are all political traits. We are all different in many ways. We all have unique values and differences of opinions. Therefore, like it or not, we all have our own political side and ideas. All these traits mentioned above show how politics work in our everyday lives. Having politics helps us achieve greatness. We do these things without realizing we are doing them. We do not consider our actions to be political in any way, but indeed they are. How can fighting for well-being and striving to be the best be a negative thing? Sometimes being tough and aggressive is necessary. We have all been in a situation at some point where we have to rely upon our skills of negotiation and understanding to create an impact. We have prepared our resolution to the conflict in our minds and must convince others to believe the same. Being political is not necessarily a bad thing. Political people are tough and fight for their cause. They do not stand down and are prepared to argue for what they believe in. They are comfortable in conflict situations and have the ability to understand and negotiate situations with passion. When you find yourself looking in the mirror, think about what kind of political person you are. Remember how these traits benefit you. Never give up the fight, never stand down, and you will make politics work for you. I hope this presentation has made you consider political personalities differently. The key is to find balance and always stick by your beliefs. Show off a little. It's okay to show that political side.